Welcome to the Pete and Joe Fitness Show.
Welcome. Today we are videoing this episode outside the beautiful Royal Pavilion in Brighton.
We got permission.
We did get permission. Please don't copy us and try and walk on the lawns. You'll get told off.
You will.
Today's episode is all about motivation and how to stay motivated with your training and with your fitness goals.
A couple of people asked about that, didn't they? A couple of our viewers.
They did. We've had a couple of people send us messages and ask us that question. And 2 videos ago, we said that we would choose one of our viewer questions and make a video.
Today is the day.
So,
how do we keep motivated?
How do we keep motivated? How long have you been training for, Pete?
Ooh, I can't even remember that far back, to be honest. I think it was actually black and white when I started training. I started training, 25 years ago.
Yeah, about
proper lightweight training 25 years ago when I was like 2. So
and what's kept you motivated for the 25 years?
I think the what's kept me motivated is vanity.
Well, that's honest. That's honest. Is that what got you started in the first place? Wanting to look a certain way?
You know, I think it probably if I was to sit on some sort of psychologist's couch and ask me that question, it might be down to I was a very small kid at school, tiny, and I think maybe I was impressed by like the Incredible Hulk growing up. I was. I used to be quite
it's a good
impressed.
role model.
Yeah, and Superman, another good role model. So strength kind of crept into my head. I thought, well, it'd be good to be sort of stronger than I. More stronger. Clearly, I was too interested in not learning English.
Carry on. Shush.
I think in terms of motivation, I think once you start to see and feel the changes in your body, that should hopefully be enough to keep you going forward. You know, it's something, I had a question from someone the other day, it's like, what if I lose, how do I get motivated? And I think some people, certainly when it comes to exercise, they give up too quick. We're not talking, it doesn't have to be about the gym and building muscles, it could be any sport, trying to get it. Oh, I can't do it, I can't play tennis properly, or I can't, or whatever. It's like, you've got to get to that point where you can do it, and once you can get that ball over the net, or you can start to physically see some differences in your body, you can start to feel all your muscles getting harder and dropping a bit of body fat, get some shape on your body. Once you start to feel it, that self-perpetuates to want to keep going, and some people give up before then. And I've always said it takes about sort of 3 months of dedicated training to physically starting to feel and see the differences, and that's dedicated training, good nutrition. 3 months is a minimum, I think. It's rather than just turning at the gym, for example, and just going in there and doing stuff. Well, take a little book and just start jotting down what you did the last week. I mean, that's one way of monitoring. You don't have to do that for life, but maybe just for an initial period to start, like, oh, I did level 10 on the bike for 10 minutes last week, let's have a go a bit longer, or high level.
I think also what's really important to do is to set yourself achievable goals, achievable targets. So rather than saying, okay, I'm going to start running next week and I want to do a marathon.
I want to get like Paula Radcliffe next week.
Well, yeah. Break your target down into smaller, more achievable chunks. And then it's much easier to stay motivated once you can feel as though you're reaching certain markers on a regular basis.
Achievable markers.
Achievable markers.
Yeah, achievable markers. Is that a word?
Yeah, well, it is now. It's a phrase that we're going to use.
It's a phrase.
Now.
Achievable markers. So don't go if you're going to start weight training. Don't sort of think, I want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2 years. It's not going to happen, is it?
No, it's not going to happen.
And even Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger for about 10 years.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And he had a little pigeon chest at the age of 16, looked like a skinny guy, so that guy just went on and on and on and on. And to the point, there's another little interesting little thing that he did when he first started training. He had really poor calf muscles, and he always used to wear tracksuit bottoms, and someone actually made a note that you've got really poor calf muscles. So at one point, that was really nice, wasn't that? That's motivation, wasn't it? So he literally then cut off all his jeans and all his tracky bottoms, so exposed his calves. So everywhere he went, whether it was gym or walking around, he could see his calves. So it reminded him how poor his calves were. And obviously this guy is different to most of us, but he used that as a tool to motivate. He ended up having sort of the best set of calves in the world because he was constantly reminded of his calf muscles. So there you go, people. If you've got poor calves, cut your trousers off.
You don't like your arms, cut your sleeves off.
Cut your sleeves off. That's a top tip from the Pete and Joe Fitness Show, isn't it? Start cutting your clothes up, showing your body parts.
That's quite a harsh thing to do.
I mean, photographs. That's another.
I think that's a better way to do it.
Yeah, photographs. I was chatting to someone this morning, and she kind of did it the other way. I was talking about, maybe you could take a photograph of yourself, and you had an interesting little study you read, wasn't it? Like people that take photographs of themselves training on a regular basis actually adhere to training a little bit longer, because you can kind of physically see yourself on a photograph. So just like a little selfie in your bra and pants, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
In your bra and pants.
Normally my bra and pants or my bikini. What was that other thing I was talking about earlier? Coffee.
You were talking about...
I mentioned the fitness pension.
The fitness pension.
What is a fitness pension, you ask yourself?
What are you talking about?
Well, do we draw that now, or I'm talking about a fitness pension. So what you do... What? What you do now in terms of your health is going to affect you later in life. Your fitness pension. So think long term.
Yeah.
So
banking your
fitness
banking.
Fitness banking. There's a fit bank.
Is there?
I like the idea of a fit bank. Well, that's what a gym is ultimately, isn't it? A gym's a fit bank, to be honest.
Fit bank.
We've just invented. That's a whole new brand of
fitness
gyms.
Pension and come into the fit bank.
Come to the fit bank. Come and join up. What you do now?
Make a small half-an-hour deposit.
This is long term, 60 years, and that's basically what it is. I mean, I've told pretty well everybody that I'm going to live to 150. So I've got like 105 years left. So I've got a lot of training to do. So ultimately, what I'm doing now, I'm aware of being fit now and racing bikes about here and then everywhere, but I'm thinking about being on this planet for a long time, boring everybody for a long time. So
can you imagine the Pete and Joe Fitness Show still going in 60 years' time?
Absolutely. Dispensing our wisdom.
We were just a head in a jar.
Man with two brains. So, yeah, the fitness pension. I think, what we're doing now is going to, I want to be a fit 80-year-old, I want to be a fit 90-year-old. So I think it's very easy to not necessarily think about yourself being 80 or 90.
So you're saying a way of motivating yourself is to actually scare yourself by thinking, if I don't do some exercise tonight, then in 30 years' time,
I could be struggling getting out of a chair.
Struggling getting out of a
chair. And I don't want to struggle getting out of a chair.
No.
I just want to be able to do that.
It's amazing.
And I wanted to be able to do that forever.
Have you seen the plush chairs that Pete has bought for our...
Check these out.
This is apparently our portable studio.
Check this out, look. That's a camping chair. It's even got a place for a cup. A cup of
brilliant
life.
Now we can do outside broadcasts
wherever we want to do.
Wherever we want.
So yeah, so the fitness pension, back to that. It's what you're doing now is going to affect you 20, 30, 40 years. So what you're doing now isn't just for now. It's think about how good it is what you're doing now. Whatever it is, running, climbing,
playing darts,
lifting weights up. It's going to benefit you in 30, 40 years. How good you're going to feel. You're going to thank yourself that you've been training continually for all this time. And I'm really thankful that I'm continuing training. I still love training, and I will never stop training ever.
And you'll probably always be thankful to us as well.
Continually, you'll always thank the P and Joe Fitness Show.
Telling you how to motivate yourself.
Yeah, and you'll remember this day when we mention the fitness pension, because it will be part of mainstream media in 50 years.
Yeah, and just imagine how great it will be to feel fit when you're grey and wrinkled. I mean, I can't imagine.
You're grey and wrinkled.
Oh. All of us get to a point at some time where we just don't feel particularly like going to the gym, or we don't feel like exercising or training.
Even we do.
And you can give yourself a hard time by having a couple of weeks off.
Yeah.
But actually, by regularly having a week or two off from your training, it's actually really beneficial.
And don't be so hard on yourself.
I think another good way to help with motivation is to maybe have a training partner.
Or
someone,
a PT maybe.
Or a personal trainer.
Not that we're selling that here. Yeah, training partner, buddy trainer, gym buddy.
And because if you've got someone not a gym bunny, if you've got someone that you are going to meet at the gym or out for a jog, it certainly encourages you to go and do it, even on those days where you're not feeling like getting up out of your chair and doing so. Also, I think to help motivate, it is really important to find something that you enjoy doing.
That's probably a very good point.
Because if
It doesn't have to be the gym, does it? It doesn't have to be run. Might
absolutely,
be, you want to play netball, basketball. You might want to play bowls.
Yeah, it could
do
be
something.
a team game. That you'd find that you're much more motivated to get out and do something regularly. If you're doing it with other people, with a group of other people. So if you've been doing a particular type of training for a certain amount of time, and then you start to get bored of it, change it, do something else. So to summarise motivation, number 1, cut your trouser legs off.
Good one.
Number 2,
take some photographs of yourself.
Yeah, every week. Take
every week.
Photograph yourself all the time.
All the time.
Number 3, think of your exercise, your training as a fitness bank or a fitness pension.
It's a fitness pension. What you're doing now is going to benefit you in 50 years' time.
Okay. Write things down. Set yourself small, achievable targets.
Jot it down.
Bite-sized chunks. Get a training partner. Invest in a personal trainer.
Doesn't have to be me.
Change the sort of exercise that you are doing.
Don't get bored. And look online as well.
Don't get bored.
That's a nugget, isn't it?
Just work out.
Stop getting bored. Look online. Look online for new exercises. There's a whole host of stuff. Something that we're going to be doing soon as well. The Pete and Joe guide to the best exercises is coming soon. But in between that, look online of all the different exercises you can do.
Or talk to us. Send us a message on social media and say, I'm bored of my training. What should I do?
And we'll help you out straight away.
We'll help you out.
That's it. Until next time.
Till next time, from here in Brighton at the Royal Pavilion, over and out.
See you later.